Welcome back everyone, it's me here. We've got some breaking news for you today. The euro is inching lower towards the 1.1550 level and is now down for the day, but only slightly at around 8:20 a.m. Eastern Time. The euro is trading at 1.5056. That's according to the Investing.com currency strength meter. But we're looking at the 1.1547 level right now, just slightly below where it was this morning. And that is ahead of the ISM PMI data out of the United States in a few hours. So overall, very little movement for the euro during the Asian session. We did see a slight uptick in volatility though. If we look at our very short-term momentum wave, you can see that we had a bit of a spike in volatility earlier this morning, probably due to some thin market conditions with the low volume that we saw overnight. But right now things are starting to settle down. Volatility is falling back to very low levels once again. And what this means is that we could be in store for a pretty big move when the ISM data releases in a few hours. Now, in terms of where we are in the short term, well, we have support coming in at 1.1530, followed by the 1.1500 psychological level, and then we have resistance coming in at 1.1580. This is really a very tight range, and there's not a whole lot of room for the euro to move higher in the short term. However, if it can break above that 1.1580 level, then we can see a retest of the 1.1600 level. That would be the next area of resistance. But what I want to focus on right now is the price action leading up to the ISM data. Right now, the market is pricing in a 50% chance of a 75 basis point rate hike from the Federal Reserve in September. But if we get a strong ISM report which shows that the economy is slowing down, then the market will start to price in a higher probability of a 100 basis point rate hike from the Fed in September. And this is what we call a buy the rumor, sell the fact event. So we could see a sharp move lower in the euro after the data if it comes in stronger than expected. On the other hand, if we get a weaker ISM report, then the market will start to price in a lower probability of a large rate hike from the Fed in September. And this would be a sell the rumor, buy the fact event. So we could see a sharp move higher in the euro after the data if it comes in weaker than expected. Now I want to remind you that the Federal Reserve will be watching this report very closely. They will be using it to decide whether or not to raise interest rates by 75 or 100 basis points in September. So this is a very important report, and it could have a major impact on the future direction of the euro. As always, I'll be watching this very closely and I'll keep you posted on any major developments. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.